Can we give a big round of applause to our band? JM graduates, give a big wave to your adoring fans. This is your day, graduates. And at this time, we'd like our graduates to turn this direction. Please, everyone, if you could rise for the John Marshall Band as they lead us in the national anthem. Graduates, you may be seated. Hello to all. Welcome to the John Marshall High School, home of the Rockets, 66th graduating class, year 2024. My name is Matt Ruzek, and I am privileged beyond belief to serve as the principal of John Marshall High School. This is a bittersweet day. This is my second graduation as principal of John Marshall High School. It's a joy to see the accomplishment of the students that are seated in front of me, but it's also difficult to say goodbye. I didn't realize how hard it would be until we had the senior sunset. So many of these students are engaged in so many activities outside of school that during the course of a regular day, I don't see all of their amazing faces, but watching them come into the football field for one last time for senior sunset reminded me how special this group truly is. This graduating class has made it through a lot. They've had a unique 4 years of high school. You started your high school career as a freshman in distance learning. You did not get a chance to wander the halls, lost looking for classes. You had to learn the school fight songs, the cheers through a screen of a Chromebook. Chromebooks. Can we give? No, we won't give an applause for Chromebooks. However, you persevered. You still stayed connected. You made giant impacts on a rich culture of excellence at JM. Some of you participated in state tournament competitions in athletics. Some of you participated in state and national competitions in things like speech and debate. Many of you performed in the band, on a trip to Orlando, Florida. You even persevered a bus breakdown, I believe, in Illinois. Still performed. This is the essence of this group. Resiliency, stick-to-itiveness, creativity, brilliance. As you look at these faces and smiles as they come across the stage, please know that they're going to change the face of this earth. We are in good hands because of all of them. They are leaders. Most importantly, they are rockets. So I am so excited to see what all of you do in the future. please come back and see your JM family. I love you all very, very much. Remember, once a rocket, always a rocket. Congratulations, Rockets, you're nearly graduates. Let's give them a big round of applause. My favorite part about coming up here is not speaking, it's introducing the speakers for the day, because the speakers for the day at a graduation are students. It's the only reason I return to my job every day. I look forward to waking up so that I can come and see them, and now you all get the distinct honor and privilege of hearing some words from some of our very esteemed student representatives. And our first student speaker is Rihanna Kamda. Rihanna, come on down.
Hello everyone, I'm Rihanna. I just want to start out by thanking a couple of people. The first ones would be my aunt and uncle. My uncle has been waiting for the shout out, so here it is. Thank you guys for everything you guys have done for me. You guys have pushed me to be the best that I am today, and if it weren't for you guys, I don't think I would be here. You guys have supported me in everything that I've ever always wanted to do, so thank you and I love you guys. The second pair of people I would like to thank are Miss Jasmine Clampy and Mr. Dacian Schneider. You guys have helped me a lot and have also pushed me to be the best person that I am. Whenever I was feeling lost or doubtful about anything, you guys were here to remind me that it's okay and lead me in the right direction. Last but not least, I would like to thank every staff here at JM for helping not only me, but the whole class of 2024. The second high school started, I already wanted it to end. High school has been hard, but at the same time, it has been an amazing adventure with these people. The amount of people and friends I have met and memories I have made are just crazy, but a really good kind of crazy. Some of the memories that I will not forget and that I will miss are roaming around the halls when I'm bored and messing with the hall monitors, or acting like I'm one of them. And to be honest, I think I make a pretty good hall monitor. Or walking in the halls and telling people their shoes are untied, hoping they'd look. Or when I go to school every morning and dab up Mr. Ruzek while he greets everyone and tells him good morning, and my response to him all the time is good morning, kid. I always act like he's one of us, and I'm pretty sure to everyone else he in fact is. That's just how cool he is though. Another favorite is when we would have some puppies from Paws and Claws come to the school. I love animals, and just to play and spend time with them made me very, very happy. I also enjoyed Bernie's company as well. We can't forget about Bernie's cute self. Everyone always has that craziest and wildest thing that they've done, and mine would be coming here today and speaking in front of all of you guys. I never really thought and never really saw myself doing this, but here I am on this stage in front of everybody. The second my senior year started, I was already on my countdown till graduation. If anyone asked me, do you know how many days you have left? I would tell them yes and give them an exact number. That's just how bad I want to get out of here. No offense to anybody. But as you can tell, the 4 years of high school that I had was great, and I hope it was the same for all of you. Even though things were tough, we never gave up, and even if we did, we still got back on track. My point is, no matter how hard everything was, we still made it through by asking questions and doing that extra work just to get that good or passing grade. People always ask me as a senior what advice I would give to high schoolers, incoming high schoolers or other high school students. And I think my advice would be to ask questions, and if you don't get something and if you're having trouble understanding something, ask for more help. That always helped me. I also want to apologize to all the staff and teachers that had to put up with us for 4 whole years with our bad attitudes, our reworks, our late assignments that we had to correct at night because we wouldn't stop bothering you about it. And most importantly, our mood swings. I admit, we weren't always nice, and I don't know how you all did it, but you did. And even though we don't show it or say it enough, we really do appreciate all of you for everything you guys have done. So thank you. In conclusion, for the class of 2024, it is a new beginning, and I just want to say, ladies and gentlemen, what a year. We finally made it, and I am proud of every single one of you guys. All of that blood, sweat, and tears finally paid off. I can't wait to see what the future holds for all of you and amazing things you guys do in the future. I hope it's nothing but success and great things. So without further ado, congratulations to all my beautiful classmates of the class of 2024. Thank you.
I agree. She did a wonderful job. Thank you, Rihanna. Our next speakers are going to be representing our student council. So if Lillian and Anna would come on up, and as they make their way, we can give them a big round of applause, totally appropriate. Our student council does a great deal for our building, and these two are our elected representatives to represent that group. So without further ado, Lily and Anna, it's all yours.
What am I going to do after graduating? How am I going to make enough money to support myself? How do I file taxes? When am I ever going to use geometry again? These are just some of the questions that went through my head when I realized that graduation wasn't some distant event in the future, but a reality I was being forced to face, like today. Although John Marshall offers the very best in education, there are still questions regarding our future and everything beyond the halls of JM.
Questions that ponder our mind as we step foot into a new beginning, leaving everything we have known behind. The experiences collected from classes, practices, clubs, and these hallways are things that are written into our minds.
Throughout our 4 years at JM, we made some amazing memories. We went to the football games where we beat the Century Panthers. We showed up for school every morning at 8 a.m., or at least most of us did. We raised money for charity during Jam Gives, eating our weight in Oreo balls and snacks from the Occupy table. We danced the night away at homecoming and prom. We studied and maybe cried for tests, quizzes, and exams, sometimes doing the homework and sometimes deciding we could wait just one more day.
We walked these halls for hours a day and saw familiar faces. We made mistakes, we learned. Class of 2024, we might not have learned all of the life secrets in 13 years in Rochester Public Schools, but we learned some important lessons.
Our friends taught us that no matter how hard our day is, there's always something to look forward to. Our teachers taught us the value of hard work. Our families taught us to be kind people. Thanks, Mom and Dad. The therapy puppies and llamas at the front door taught us that no matter how hard your day is, it's nothing that a deep breath and time away can't fix. So now, I hope we can take some time amid all these questions to appreciate everything we learned here at JM. Besides geometry, there maybe isn't a point to that.
To the class of 2024, as you stand on this chapter, let these lessons and faces you've learned anchor to now what is your past. These are the people who have shaped your perspectives and the people who have helped you prosper your ways the past 4 years. As you prepare to take the next step, whether academic or professional, embrace the bonds and memories you have made here at John Marshall High School.
Thank you, class of 2024, for giving us the opportunity to be something more. Congratulations. Once a rocket, always a rocket.
Great job, ladies. As they are finding their seats, Anna recognized her parents. Let's give a big round of applause to our parents. And before we are treated to a performance by our choir, we'd like to take this time for our students who are enlisting in any branch of the military to please stand. And we're going to give you a big round of applause. Can we give them a big round of applause? Thank you, Rockets. Thank you, Rockets. And at this time, I'd like everyone to turn their attention here to our John Marshall Choir under the direction of Jennifer Humke. They will be singing "Carry the Light." Graduates, slowly make your way back to your seat. You do not have to run, we promise. This is your day. Let's give them one more big round of applause. It's pretty awesome to experience the talent. We also have our orchestra and band representing us here today. Let's give them a big round of applause. Brianna McDonough is our orchestra director. John Soderberg Chase is our band director, but he is playing the tuba today in the band, so he is doing it all. So thank you to both of them as well. Our next student speaker that's going to be representing our class is Solof Rezik. Solof, come on up. Don't be sorry. Great job.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, or in Arabic we say peace be upon you. My name is Sulaf Nadal Razig, and once we turn our tassels from our right to our left, I'll be someone you all will point to in your yearbooks and say you went to high school with. In fact, many of us will never speak to each other again, so I want you to look around you today and take in the moment. Take a look at the people you're graduating with, the lovely and passionate graduating class of 2024. We started off high school differently than most other grades. Although I'm glad we never had to endure being freshmen in the halls of JM due to the end of the pandemic, I do realize we were all robbed of a traditional freshman year. However, without question, it was compensated for with not only a unique high school experience, but a memorable senior year. We left our mark on JM with our senior rock, raising money for JM Gives, one Oreo ball at a time, Culture Week and our culture celebration, homecoming, prom, and so many more of all the in-betweens we experienced at John Marshall. Now give yourselves a round of applause because we're finally done. To write this speech, I had to give quite some thought about what words I could possibly say to reflect not only my past 4 years of high school, but the entirety of the class of 2024. This proved to be extraordinarily burdensome. In my past 4 years at John Marshall, I joined every club, organization, and group as I possibly could. I tried to meet as many people, to hear as many experiences, and hear as many voices as I possibly could. I heard words from people I never thought I would be friends with, and I have certainly made my fair share of mistakes. However, I learned of all your distinct interests, different languages, differing religions, and unique stories. Some are athletes, and quite honestly, some of the best. Some excelled at speech and debate, and some an instrument. Some are writers, artists, dancers, photographers. No one student is the same, and we are all wholly unique people. But the beauty in our graduating class is not merely the unity in the face of our differences, but it is our common unifying force, our passion. It's our passion to learn, our passion in world events, our passion to not only make the change, but to be the change for our future. Whether that be tense international relations, our dying planet, or pushing the boundaries of societal norms, I am sure that our passion will be the change for our future. The graduating class of 2024 is memorable, and it's multifaceted, diverse students that will change the world through our passion and our words, without question. Every single one of us has a different story, and thank you for allowing me the pleasure and honor of knowing all of you and hearing the words of every story. Today marks the end of our paths together and the beginning of each of our own. Tomorrow, some of us will move on to college, some to the military, some to work, and all of us where the wind will take us. But today we sit here at the same seats, at the same school, at the same graduation. Up until this point, we've experienced everything together. Reminisce for just a moment on the words and moments that have brought us here today. The words we said during our high school breakups, the words we stuttered during speech classes and nervous presentations, in our language classes, cracking jokes, sending texts, and ranting about the drama and conflicts we were still yet learning to solve. Some words, like many of you, I regret, and I wish I could turn back time to change. But some words and moments I think back to fondly. But these words are what make me, me, and us who we are today. Now I realize there are words we should never forget to say, and these include the words thank you. I'd like to take a moment to say those words to the people who allow us to be where we are today, the people we consider family. For me, this is my mama and baba, who have sacrificed so much for me, being the Palestinian migrants that they are. Like many of you who are the children of immigrants, you will understand the gratitude we hold for our parents and adults that there are no possible words to reflect. My parents placed their own dreams and their own passions on hold to pursue mine, for me to pursue mine, and there are no possible words for me to ever be able to express my gratitude. So to my mama and baba, شكراً. لا يمكن نكون الشخص الواقف هون اليوم بدون تفهمكم وأخلاقكم وتربيتكم. In other words, thank you. I could never be the person I am standing here today without your integrity, your morals, and you raising me. There are also our JM staff and teachers. Thank you for creating spaces in your classrooms that were safe. Although not every classroom was the same, I can confidently say that every student at JM in this graduating class has one teacher who made these past 4 years a little bit easier. At least I have those teachers who made it easier for me to be me. Easier to come to school, easier to learn, and easier to be ourselves. I sincerely wish to express my class's gratitude for the safe spaces you created, the passions you've instilled in us, and especially the kindness you have shown us over these past 4 years. Thank you. Additionally, I would like to say thank you to my sisters. Kaltum and Natali, I could never be the person I am today without having the built-in best friends that you guys were. I don't think I could have been able to get through high school without you. There are also the people in our lives who got us past these few years as we grew and learned, even beyond the classroom. We learned who we really are. Friends, family, classmates, teachers, our loved ones, whoever that may be for you, thank you from the graduating class of 2024. Thus, I wish to leave you all today with this, to realize the weight of your words. They are our greatest form of communication and thus weigh the heaviest of all. The words we'll say in the future, the words we yell when we're angry, the words we write on pen and paper, and even behind a screen, all have weight. Be knowledgeable, stay curious, remain educated in world events, and above all else, empathetic. Let our words be honest and kind to advocate for peace and justice. Our words have the power to create the world we live in and the change that we make, so let's make the world a better place. As we grow older and experience more, meet new people, and grow as people, remember to put your empathy first. Never forget your humanity, and I implore you to speak your truth even if your voice shakes. As a Palestinian, I would like to take this moment and dedicate my speech to remember the ongoing humanitarian catastrophe that is Gaza. Because the class of 2024 of Gaza will never walk the stage, and because of the 13,000 children dead will never walk the stage. To celebrate without acknowledgement of our reality would be an blatant injustice on behalf of not only my people, but all those suffering around the world. For Palestine and all other injustice, let us be the generation to hold morality close to our actions, to be the generation that realizes the power of the words we say and the power of our own voice. For Hind Rajab, for the soul of our souls, for the children of Palestine, for Palestine, none of us are free until we are all free. As a JM student, the words I leave you here with today are this. Each and every one of you all have earned today, and I am so immensely proud of the people you all have become. In Arabic, we say alf alf mabruk, which means congratulations. Once a rocket, always a rocket, and alf alf mabruk.
Thank you, Solaf. For our final student speaker of the evening, or afternoon, I should say, we don't want to press into the evening too far, I'd like to have Carnway O'Kello come up to the stage. Carnway will close us out. Give her one more round of applause as she makes her way up here. Great job.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, dear faculty, beloved families, and most importantly, my cherished classmates. Before I begin, I want to take a moment to thank the people in my life. I am more grateful with each passing year for my Ethiopian family and fellow Anyuaks who I know have similar stories. I want to thank my parents for being my two biggest cheerleaders and for being so hardworking and for quite literally shaping me into the person that I am today. Mom and Dad, thank you. There really are not enough words. There really are not enough words to thank you for everything that you have done for me. Today marks not just the culmination of our academic journey, but the weaving of a tapestry rich with our shared experiences, laughter, and tears. As we sit side by side for one last time, let's hold on to the feeling of togetherness that has been our anchor through the storms of exams and the sunny days on campus lawns. We've grown together, shaped not only by the books we've devoured, but by the moments that took our breath away. The silent acts of kindness, the roar of celebration at our victories, and the quiet comfort in our defeats. Each of us carries a story, a unique thread in the fabric of our collective history. Remember the first day we stepped into this chapter of our lives? The uncertainty, the excitement, it all seemed like a lifetime ago. But we faced down our doubts, pushed past our fears, and emerged stronger, more capable, and connected by an unbreakable bond. So as we turn the page, let's not forget the essence of our journey, the courage to dream, the strength to persist, and the heart to understand that success is sweeter when shared. To our mentors, you've been our lighthouses in the fog of uncertainty. To our families, your sacrifices have painted the backdrop of our achievements. And to my fellow graduates, your spirits have been the melody to which my high school life has danced. So let's step forward, not with the sense of ending, but with the promise of new beginnings. Class of 2024, as we scatter like stars across the sky, may our lights shine brightly, may our paths cross again, and may we always remember the sacred time when we together were infinite. Thank you from the deepest chambers of my heart for being a part of my story. Thank you.
Amazing job by all of our students. Thank you so much for doing that. And before I ask for our superintendent to come up and share his remarks, I do want to say, you hear in all of the speeches, we gave a big round of applause to parents. We wouldn't do this without all of you, grandmas, grandpas, aunts, uncles, brothers, and sisters. Thank you so much for everything you've contributed to John Marshall High School. Please give them a round of applause. A beautiful thing about John Marshall is the staff. And not only do we have staff here today, but we have staff who are parents here today. We have so many staff who are parents. We might not have room on the stage as they come up to greet their graduates, but it's a telling testimony to the school and the students that so many of our staff also have their children attend this institution. So our staff, will you please stand if you're a JM staff member? And give them a big round of applause. Pretty awesome. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're super fortunate to have these individuals come to JM every day and help spotlight the talents of so many of our students. And then I want to give a special recognition too to our office staff, Gina and team. They put this whole thing together. Without them, I'm nothing. So give them a big round of applause. Yeah, please. And then I'd also like to recognize our school board. We have many of our school board members sitting up here. It shows great dedication, and I know many of them are sitting through all three celebrations. They are fighting and advocating for students and student voice across their district. And if you're not, I know these students out here are going to keep you to it, that's for sure. Let's give our school board members a big round of applause. Thank you very much. All right, our last speaker for our day's event is Superintendent Kent Piquel, and I'd like to welcome him up to the podium.
Hello, class of 2024. As a speaker at your high school graduation ceremony, I'm supposed to give you some awesome insights about life. And because, as I'm sure your fantastic English teachers at John Marshall told you, it's often better to speak and write using metaphors and analogies, I'd like to give you my advice about life through the lens of a high school graduation ceremony. This is the only high school graduation ceremony you will ever participate in, so I think it's worth some attention. I'd like to share with you 3 ways that the rest of your lives will be like the graduation ceremony we are participating in right now. The first one is this: sometimes it's okay to fit in. Many people today place a lot of emphasis on individuality and being their unique selves. I think that's a great thing, and I wish that it had been as true of my generation as it is of yours. During this ceremony, however, you're all wearing the same caps and gowns. You are intentionally dressed to look the same. You could see that as hiding your true selves to fit in with the crowd, but I hope you'll see it in another way. In wearing those caps and gowns, you are joining a 1,000-year tradition that goes back to the beginnings of the great universities in Europe in the 12th century. People first started wearing big robes and hats at graduation ceremonies to stay warm, but eventually they started to wear them to differentiate those who had completed higher levels of education from those who had not. So in wearing those caps and gowns today, you are joining one of history's great traditions. And even though you're wearing matching caps and gowns, my guess is that each of you is still dressed in the way you want to under those gowns. At the end of this ceremony, you will all throw those caps in the air and take off your gowns and go back to looking like you want to look. So remember that adapting your appearance or other aspects of your life in order to fit in doesn't necessarily mean you are sacrificing or compromising who you really are. That brings me to the second way that your lives will be like a high school graduation ceremony. Differences don't need to be divisions. We know that people's cultural backgrounds influence how they think, talk, and behave. Differences in cultural norms and traditions can often be observed during high school graduation ceremonies. Families from some cultures recognize the achievement of their graduates something like this: "Yes! Woo!" Other cultures like the one my family comes from, express themselves like this when they get really emotional and excited: "Good job there." Both are equally valid expressions of love and pride. I think a graduation ceremony is more interesting and uplifting when it brings together people across differences to celebrate the attainment of a common goal. I think that's true of life as well. Seek out and embrace many forms of diversity in your life, and always remember that we are united by a common humanity. And that brings me to the third and final way that your lives will be like a high school graduation ceremony. What seems long is actually brief. This graduation ceremony has been going on for a while, but we have quite a ways to go before it's done. Among other things, we're going to hear the name of every graduate in your class, and each one of you is going to walk across this stage to receive a diploma. I predict that about halfway through reading the names of the graduates tonight, this afternoon, at least some of you are going to think to yourselves, can't we speed this thing up a little bit? That thought definitely occurred to me during my high school graduation way back in June of 1986, when they read all 486 names, I still remember the number, in my graduating class at St. Paul Central High School. But when I think back to that event today, I know that reading all those names didn't really take that long. It was important to read every name to recognize each student's accomplishment and give every family the opportunity to celebrate their student. And I didn't know it at the time, but I'm also glad they read every name, because it turned out that my graduation ceremony was the last time that I ever saw many people that I'd gone to school with for a lot of years. Even though we said goodbye after the ceremony and wrote in each other's yearbooks like we would see each other again soon, life took us in different directions, and many of us never met in person again. My guess is that at your age, many of you feel like your lives are moving as slowly as a high school graduation ceremony. I understand that because you're young and you're frankly ready to run. But believe me, when you get older and look back at your life, you won't believe how quickly time has flown. In the time since I graduated from high school in 1986, the Cold War ended, the personal computer, the internet, the smartphone were all invented, and we discovered climate change. But despite all the changes that have taken place since I was your age, it honestly seems to me like my high school graduation took place just a few years ago. So speaking of the passing of time, I don't want to make your graduation ceremony any longer, so let me end with 3 wishes that I have for you and your lives. First, I wish for you lives in which you belong to groups, communities, organizations where you truly fit in and you can be and become your best selves, even if you have to wear the same uniforms some of the time or all of the time. Second, I wish you lives that are enriched by relationships and interaction with people who are different from you in many ways. And third, I wish you lives in which you are fully present in every moment, in which you appreciate every experience, go on every adventure, and connect often and authentically with the people who matter most to you. The week after my high school graduation in June of 1986, the classic movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off came out. If you haven't seen it, you should. I want to end my speech at your graduation with the line that Ferris says at the end of that movie. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. And so class of 2024, let's get on with your graduation so you can move on with the rest of your lives and I can get out of this Harry Potter costume. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Piquel. And at this time, now, it is my pleasure as the principal of John Marshall High School to present to you and to our school board representative, Nathan, to present the members of the class of 2024 who have successfully met all requirements for diplomas and set forth by the state of Minnesota, the Department of Education, and the Board of Education. So says Rochester Public Schools. Miss Nathan.
Rockets, I am your last barrier between you and your diplomas. On behalf of the Rochester School Board, it is with great pleasure that I accept the John Marshall High School graduating class of 2024, having met all the requirements set forth for graduation from Rochester Public Schools. Congratulations.
Thank you, Board Member Nathan. And at this point, we are going to start with the awarding of our diplomas. To start, we would like, before anyone rises, we would like to recognize a special rocket who is not able to walk the stage with us today. This rocket, Jaden Hyde, whose brother will be accepting his diploma in his honor. So if we can have Jaden's brother come up, and we will give a round of applause for Jaden, one of our rockets. Thank you so much, Ms. Vasquez. We'll have our graduate stands. Mr. Sharp, I think, is going to come up this direction as well. All right, ladies, they are all yours.
Madeline Klein. Savannah Akri. Sarah Abadi. Huda Abadi. Aden Abdullahi. Siham Abdullahi. Ava Adams. Abuk Adair. Umuker Adaw. Kimberly Aguirre Lule. Muna Ahmed. Nabil Ahmed. Salman Ahmed. Samira Ahmed. Michael Ajal. Dalita Alatoza. Miriam Altamimi. Ronnie Alger. Connor Algeir. Abdi Ali. Abdi's down. Abdirahman Ali. Afnan Ali. Haneen Ali. Darian Allison. Ismail Amaya Galvin. Eliana Anderson. Scott Anderson. Savea Andrews.
Ahmed Ansari.
Closer.
Malak Asula. Bethany Otten. Jaide Aviles. Joel Bachman. Odaru Bagudi. Emma Baltic. Jose Barrera Cruz. Evan Bauman. Angel Berber Servin. Amanda Berry. Elena Bickle. Andrew Billadu. Patrick Blunt. Destiny Boner. Anguil Bola. Leticia Bosu. Jaden Boyd. Lauren Brady. Logan Brecky. Brianna Brem. Maria Brewer. Gabriel Brown. Salahadin Bera. Amina Bulale. Annika Bush. Janae Caballero Walker. Tyrell Kane. Justin Calderon Lopez.
Abigail Campbell. Adina Campbell. Joel Campos Ramirez. Emmeline Kavanaugh. Naomi Chaco. Kevin Chaiping. Awar Chan. Nicholas Cheng. Paul Kofer. George Cole. Caleb Cooper. Natalia Cordell. Miracle Cozart. All the way. Kaylee Kraft. Philip Dolan. Calvin Dang. Lucas Daniels. Jack Danielson. Aiden Davidson. Gabrielle Deal. Nala DeBeese. Nayu DeBeese. Grace Deng. Kira Durr. Dedumo. Alex Dillahay. Tucker Doring. Colin Duchateau. Helena Dwyer.
Kaylee Daisha. Sopikchar Eaton. Jaden Edmondson. Antoine Eggers. Ellie Eggum. Asil Al Hassan. Richard Evans. Jonas Fagan. Abdi Kadir Farah. Abdi Rashid Farah. Isaac Feenstra. Connor Finley. Delaney Flanagan. Rikaria Ford. Caitlin Franklin. Isabel Furmeister. Mawang Garang. Abraham Garcia. Manuel Garcia. Diego Garcia Hernandez. Christian Gasca Alonso. Cynthia Galloso Sasso. Aletha G. Erica Gibbs. Bailey Glandon. Hannah Gordon. Ruby Gutler. Dakota Grems. Alexis Guajardo.
Haley Hack. Munawar Haji Ahmed. Calix Hack. Cecilia Halleck. Joshua Hansen. Sylvie Hansen. Joshua Hansen. Olivia Hansen. Kosar Hassan. Muniba Hassan. Nolan Helgeson. Brandon Hem. Emily Hendrickson. Jacob Hess. Sydney Higgins. Vanessa Hill. Tayton Helsley. Tucker Holmes. Madison Holt. Christian Hancoop. Bea Hoyme. Abigail Huss. Yvette Ilunga. Hannah Irsara. Micah Jackson. Paige Jacobson. Justin Jarland. Adelisa Javarovich. Isaac Jensen.
Caden Jimison. Benjamin Johnson. Caden Johnson. Kaylin Johnson. Stephen Johnson. Eliana Jones. Darius Jordan. Mackenzie Julian. Lama Kamara. Nora Kangas. Abby Keefe. Emma Kelly. Elijah Kionpasut. Rihanna Kamda. Athen Ryu Ken Kamda. Caillou Kamda Tipsow. Corleone Kuhn. Lachlan Class. Ava Copeland. Alexander Kopsitis. Abdi Quran. Chol Kuch. Madeline Kutrick. Sanya Kutalavich. Jessica Kwan. Nolan Locke. Tevin Lanun. Zechariah Ledoux. Matthew Lefebvre.
Surini Lamb. Isaiah Lamb. Kevin Lack Lee. Elizabeth Lang. Nike Levy. Milan Lecic. Chu Lee. Eden Legessa. Sarah Lemaster. Bailey Lent. Elaine LaQuire. Hannah Lewis. Julissa Lewis. Luke Lytle. Jalen Lipscomb. Daniel Liu. Caden Lohr. Ethan Los. Levi Lopez. Gracie Lotzer. Benjamin Luprasong. Chanel Luciano Rodriguez. Rose Ludke. Austin Lucas. Isabel Luther. Amir Mabuk. Nanacham Mebor. Jake Maha. Felix Mai.
Anyer Malif. Chan Malif. Jordan Marlowe. Finley Martin. Lyle Martinez. Electra Mason. Rihanna Mathis. Braden Mady. Emma Matsky. Sabrina McCombs. Ellie Meek. Mechwa Maramuru. Connor Meyer. Luke Midkey. Emily Miles. Damon Miller. Amara Milliken. Jericho Mims. Tyler Moliner. Yassine Madawi. Xavier Mogeson. Abubakar Mohammed. Adna Mohammed. Anisa Mohammed. Hassan Mohammed. Mudathir Mohamud. Ivan Mom. Lorenzo Morgan. Elizabeth Moses.
Miriam Moomin. Kenneth Dumbe. Isaac Nelson. Colin Ness. David Wynn. Juliana Wynn. Stephanie Wynn. Lillian Nunn. Elijah Neon Prom. Trevor Nikolai. Maxime Nicolin. John Jeru. Paul Jeru. Gabriel Nobin. Ava Nukruch. Ariane Novak. Kate Novak. Abdirahman Noor. Giselle Oak Grove. Nancy Ogok. Nolan Ohm. Carnway Okelo. Lowell Oconee. Naisha Oliver. Bridget Obaye. Maya Omardich. Oluwadafumi Anyang. Or Omail. Sorry. Nini Anyang. James Ostman.
Kiru Otho. Juma Usman. Javier Paella. Angelo Palazzari. Matthew Perry. Leo Passy. Connor Paul. Sonika Peck. Linus Peterson. Anne Fan. Samuel Fan. Brianna Fan. Ethan Picker. Kamari Pinkins. Sushi Pipkin. Bruno Plower. Jack Powell. James Price. Jackson Proper. Lexus Patratz. Mohammed Rage. Charles Radel. Nolan Radke. Marissa Rayford. Macy Reckward. Aaron Ress. Elizabeth Retman. Solaf Razek.
Delante Richardson. Elena Riedfeld. Trent Rizzer. Jermaine Robinson Jr. Benjamin Raleigh. Sophia Raleigh. Amaya Rooker Segovia. Gustavo Salas. Annabelle Samayoya Aguirre. Emmanuel Sanchez. Eva Sanchez. Devin Sanders. Dante Sao. Benjamin Saytree. Madeline Saytree. Riley Saytree. Olivia Suresig. Bryden Schaffhausen. Allison Scherer. Sunshine Schmidt. Ryland Schoenfelder. James Schrant. Keegan Schulte. Taylor Schwartz. Tori Sears. Alexander Shabastari. Aisha Sheikh Ibrahim. Lydia Schalhart. Natalie Schiltz.
Lexi Shoemaker. Destiny Simpson. Andrew Sievertson. Matthew Skinner. Jack Scogan. Layla Smilovich. Cooper Smith. Olivia Smith. Lillian Soltis. Trisha Sam. Taylina Somvalai. Jaden Santunkam. Melody Sorgatz. Nevea Sparks. Justin Spindler. Jenna Sproul. Aiden Stangler. Noah Stanslasky. Wyatt Stanson. Jace Stocks. Khalid Sufi. Kalar Sufi. Steve Sanala. Mekaria Sinaya. Chloe Sahakun. Jelaine Drew Tala. Serenity Talley. Aaron Terpstra. Chaitanya Tamavangsa.
Ethan Tamavangsa. Megan Thiel. Demarion Thompson. Joseph Thompson. Sophie Ties. Kipera Thwol. Addison Timpain. Lamia TMF. Rita Tokir. Nairuak Tat. Leanna Tran. Amari Tyson. Francesca Van Isle. Isaac Van Ravenhorst. Ione Vatt. Tatiana Vath. Benjamin Vaughn. Indira Valajic. Jaden Vini. Jaden Vilhauer. Haley Villar. Gavin Wallace. Sonia Watson. Josiah Williams. Anna Willman. Kenneth Woken. Owen Winia. Chengsu Yang. Masoka Yegayam. Autumn Young. Nelson Zhang. Tyler Zimmerman. Jacqueline Suniga Benito.
Graduates, that's fun. Moms and dads, when this is completed, you're more than welcome to come up and take some pictures. What a wonderful group of human beings we just got to award diplomas and shake hands with. So, without further ado, graduates, please rise. Members of the class of 2024, you may now move your tassel from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to present to you the graduated class of 2024, Rochester John Marshall. Once a rocket, always a rocket. Congratulations. Thank you everyone for coming. If you'd like a picture with your graduate, let them get themselves situated, and then feel free to take some pictures. Congratulations, graduates.